Okay, starting the live stream now. Starting the live stream. Anybody here? Anybody on tonight? Anybody on the live stream? Doing the live stream. Let's see, we got any people in here? Not seeing anybody yet. Not seeing anybody coming in live yet. Yeah, there's Lance. Hey, I guess you got my text. Yeah, just now went live. Just now went live. Um, so yeah, I just started. You so far, you're the first one here. At least you're the first one that I see. So good evening. Good to see you. Thanks for coming to the live stream tonight. Oh, there's Devin. There we go. Yes, I was, but yeah, I wanted to make sure that I was going to do one tonight. Um, but when I got home, because you might have seen on Facebook, Devin, but as I was telling you last night, this CD came in the mail. This is the new Bruce Hornsby album. I was able to get it a little bit before work, so I did get a chance to listen to Indigo Park um, all the way through before work, one listen. And I let's see, I heard like the first four or five, was it the first four songs after, no, the first five songs after work, and I really wanted to do this. I've heard this, we got like, I think, what, 10 songs, so I heard the first half of the album after work, but I really wanted to get on because I knew people wanted me on. So yes, I got the new Bruce Hornsby album today, Indigo Park, and it's all right, not bad. I think I'll like it more the more I hear it once I spend more time with it. But yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me, guys, both of you, Lance and Devin. It's always a pleasure to have you on the live stream. Let's see if we have any other rock and or roll. Reverend Lovejoy, right. See if we have any more of the regulars coming in tonight. If they have nothing better to do. Lance, are you going to be part of the live stream tomorrow? We're going to go live with our recording around sometime in the mid-afternoon. I will text you when we're about to go live. I think Devin may want to go live with his phone. I'm not certain. I think Devin said he wanted to use his phone for it. So correct me if I'm wrong, Devin, but I believe that's what you said last night or the night before, whenever it was. But yeah, we're going live. We're going live. Recording session tomorrow afternoon. Well, also, Lance, even if you can't make it, I've set my live streams to public, so you can go back and watch it later. Because I think when you do a live stream, it automatically sets it to private. But last night before I went to sleep, and I was on for a long time last night, you can make it to where it goes into public. So I will make sure it's public so you can watch it and you can comment on it if you want. Hello, Michelle Ruiz. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. Oh, cool. Very cool, Devin. I'm glad you did that you subscribed. All right. So as I've been talking about, we are doing the recording session tomorrow. We are really, really psyched about that. We're going to have some new stuff coming out. And I did finally get in contact with Arceli. So I have her contact where we can send her our recorded the track over to Arceli once we're done with it. And so that's basically, I mean, I've already said pretty much everything there was to say the past few nights about this recording session for the new song Arceli. So that's our project in the works. And possible, maybe we'll be back at Wake the Dead in August. That's another thing I know I've mentioned that a couple times here about a possible August show back at Wake the Dead. And yeah, very cool that we have the contacts. Well, I had to message her on Instagram, which I don't really use, but as I said, I opened up my Instagram account just to contact Arceli, and she responded, and she sounded very excited. after all, it was her idea to collaborate with us. So, and I was talking to a friend at work. Well, texting a friend at work. I told him about the project that we're doing. About we're collaborating with Arceli, who's all the way over in Argentina. And I told my friend Joel that this is my first collaboration that I'm doing outside the band and outside the country, outside of America. So this is like really a really big event or big thing going on about the collaboration. So yeah, everybody's pretty excited about it. Um, so we'll see how that goes. Excited and returning my living room into a recording studio. Very much cracking the globe. Definitely, we are. I'm practically already somewhat famous because of all the subs I've been getting. All these people know who I am from the past who have been subscribed for a long time are starting to come back and contact me because of these live streams. People that I didn't know that were still watched the Crack in the Wall stuff on. But they've been subbed all this time and they've been interested all this time. So, we're somewhat famous on YouTube. We're getting we're getting the exposure, and the live streams I know are really helping. And it seems like every night I get a subscriber or two, just about a new subscriber, new viewers come in. They discover the band, they discover what's going on currently, what's going on in the future projects. So basically, I talk all things Crack in the Wall on this live stream. I basically do it just to promote the band that I've had for 23 years. Well, if you go live, let me know, and I'll definitely watch you. I'll watch you in chat. Yeah. Well, my laptop. I was in here. I think it was not last live stream, but the live stream before that. I was saying I tried to use my laptop, but I couldn't get video with my laptop, so I could only get video with my phone. I'm only able to get video with my phone. I don't know why the laptop wouldn't let me get the video. So I'm only, if I go live, I have to use my phone. It's the only way I can go live. Because if I use my laptop, you won't see, and you might not hear anything either. I don't know. So using my laptop is pointless. It'll just feel like a blank screen. But it works for what it works for what it is. So, so yeah, I've got the work week over with. Finally, couldn't wait to get home from work. Couldn't wait to get home from that boxed lunches job. I'll tell you that. I couldn't wait to get out of there. Fridays can be a real drag. I mean, literally, because Fridays just drag on and on and on. It's so slow on Fridays. I hate Fridays. Yeah. I see. I dig, Lance. I know what you're saying. So Lance, since I got you here, I was going to ask you, since I'm doing the live stream right now and I got you here, do you have any questions about what's going on with either the recording session tomorrow or anything about what's going on with Crack in the Wall at all? Any questions that you might want some answers to? Because like every live stream, I've been promoting the fact that Crack the Wall's got new music. I've even gone on social media. You mean like for live shows or for the recording sessions? But yeah, because like it's just me and Devin at the moment. We are hoping to get a couple other. I'd like to get a guitar player for sure. Definitely a guitar player and a keyboard player, so we can have a 4-piece. I'd like to get like 2 other people, And I posted on that Facebook because the way it found me was I'm a member of a local Bryan College Station musicians group on Facebook. I had posted some stuff, and Devin found me, and that's how Devin Devin and I started working together because he found me. He saw some of the videos I posted. He came across my YouTube channel and loved the songs that I did, and he wanted to collaborate with me. How many songs will we play? Well, right now we don't have anything booked in the future. We don't have any other shows. There's a possibility we'll be coming back to Wake the Dead in August. We just have to figure out what day will work for Devin's schedule because he has a revolving schedule at work. I have a set schedule, which is easy for me because I could play any Saturday, any venue, any location, as long as it's like not too far. I mean, I can't go to New York or Paris or anything, although I'd love to, but hell, I'd even like to play in Argentina live with Arceli, but I don't have that kind of money. But the songs, as far as the recording session tomorrow, we're just working on that one song, Arceli. Yeah, just that one song, Arceli. So, yeah, so get ready for that. That's going to be exciting. It's going to be really, really, really something to see when people out there on the world coming across YouTube come find the live stream while we're recording. And they're going to see the magic get recorded, like the magic happen as it's happening while we're recording. It's going to be a little part of I know this sounds like a maybe cliche thing to say, but like a little part of musical history all caught on video and live and in the moment. So I was talking about that a few live streams ago, like how I had some other people on the stream watching me, some of my regulars actually, and Devin was here at that time too, where it's always like little things that inspire me. It's never like really great big events or anything big happening. It's always something little like people, people inspire me, or the fact that I really hate my day job. I mean, I feel like writing songs about the fact that I hate my day job and I'm frustrated at all the BS I have to put up with, all the hogwash at work. So stuff like that. Like I've written 2 songs about work. I've written Box Lunches, as you know, and then I've written a song which has yet to have any music to it called Paycheck to Paycheck, which will be the next song in the works after we get Arceli down. But I know, I like with songs when I was younger, I used to just have lyrics just come to my head out of nowhere, like Insect God. I mean, I just at work one time working at Walgreens, and out loud I just started singing I am the insect god and I'm going to conquer the insect kingdom, and that completely came out of nowhere, and I don't know where it just came to my head out of nowhere, and I sang it, and I quickly thought that's great for a song. So I rushed to the register and printed out some receipt paper and wrote the song down on the with a pen, wrote those lyrics. I am the insect god, I'm going to conquer the insect kingdom, so I could write the song later. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Devin. I really am. I'm looking forward to everything you bring. Everything. Even though I've seen Foxy Loxy before, I'm still looking forward to seeing her again. See, Erica M, I know that's your favorite song, Lance. I don't know. I got lucky with Erica M. When I wrote Erica M, that was a song that, of course, was written about my coworker, Erica Mendoza, who was a full-time cashier at Sears. Her and I were the only 2 full-time cashiers at Sears. Like, we were full-time, and we were working a whole lot of hours at the time. And I think there was somewhat of a little bit of a rivalry between the two of us because we were the only two full-time cashiers there. And so I knew she was about to have a birthday, so I wrote that song for her birthday, and I just sat down, and all that's where like another one where like the words just I don't know where that came from. I just knew what to write. Like basically, that was another song about hating your job because we were both miserable at Sears. We hated working at Sears, and that line, "Don't despair when it's over. You will have time." That's basically like, well, when it's over, you will have time to get out of the situation that you're in. You'll be able to get away from Sears, and eventually, everybody got away from Sears because Sears went out of business. I think there might be maybe a few stores still open, but very very slim. All the stores in Austin closed, and when I lived in Austin and I worked at Sears, we had 4 locations. And I worked in this big shopping center, which was like right next to an HEB, and they had all these other facilities in the shopping center. I remember there was a Wendy's in the parking lot. There was a Freebirds out there. There was a Pokey Joe's barbecue joint. There was Quiznos. There was Quiznos was over there. That turned into something. I think that turned into Jersey Mike's. And we had all these places to go eat for our lunch break. We only got 30 minutes. But yeah, all the Sears closed in Austin. But that was the one job I was working, and I just walked out. I walked out, didn't give a 2-week notice. I walked out, clocked out for the very last time, walked out of the store, did not look back. I was a free man. And was not going to put up with their crap anymore. They were going to fire me, which is why I left. And I did not want a firing. I got freaked out because I did not want a firing on my record. So I quit before they could fire me, before they could have that orgasmic pleasure of firing me. I wouldn't let them do that. So I just quit. And they were all pretty pissed about it from what I heard that I did that. I quit in the middle of my shift. My shift. I remember Cherry Pie Feeling was like a possible CD title. I never ended up calling any of the CDs that, but I remember working at Dollar General, and I was on one of these aisles, and they had these canned foods, and I saw these cans of Cherry Pie Filling. I'm thinking, that sounds like a cool CD title, and I was going to call the CD that, and I never did. I never called the CD. So far yet, I've never called the CD Cherry Pie Filling. So... I don't think so. I know a lot of people think they got to do it with my dad. I really don't think. I think it was just random. I think it was just. I think the fact that my dad was an entomologist, I think that was just completely coincidental. Because I see the connection, but at the same time, I think it was just really out of nowhere. Because I as much as I think insects are cool, and I'm a big fan of butterflies, especially monarch butterflies. I love butterflies. I love crane flies, mosquito hawks, whatever you want to call them. Cool insects. I'm not like a huge fan of them. I'm not like real into them, but I do love butterflies a lot. Which is why I did that drawing of the monarch on the orange slice, because I went to that event at the museum, the local museum. They had that, which they're doing tomorrow. I think they're doing that tomorrow, where you take an envelope and a butterfly comes out. When it flies away, you got to make a wish on it. I did that was it last year or 2 years ago? I did that, and I came back with a greater appreciation for monarch butterflies after that, and I started to really love monarchs. So, but yeah, I believe they're doing that wish upon a butterfly at the Brazos Valley Museum of Natural History tomorrow, but I can't make that because I've got a real busy day tomorrow. I know Flowers on the Graves was one of your favorites. Yeah, Devin hasn't heard that song, or maybe he has, because I remember I sent him the video that had Flowers on the Graves on it. We haven't learned that song yet. We need to. There's still some songs from the there's still some songs from the back catalog we still need to learn. Flowers on the Graves is not inspired by a job. That had nothing to do with a day job. That had to do with I've told this story before about how Flowers on the Graves got written. Everybody knows this story, how that song got written. It's a long and boring story. Nobody wants me to tell it. Nobody wants to know how Flowers on the Graves got written because it's long and boring. Well, basically, I've told you this in a text that the reason why I wrote that was because, we were playing. I've said this many times. I'll say it again, and I'll try to condense it because I don't want to drag it out too long. We'll be here all night, but because that's how like much there is to this song. But at the time, we were playing a lot of shows at Elysium, which was the goth club where I went to go get my women and play shows. I originally went there to go find women to, do what you do with women. So I'm trying to be tame here, but I found women there, and then I thought we should play a show here, not to get a following, but just as a joke, because I figured these people are going to really hate what we do because we're not an industrial band. We're not like because Elysium at that time in the 2000s had all these bands like these industrial bands like Lust Murder Box and Lucid Dementia and Subnatural, and they were and they had some of the. One thing I found out later is a lot of people didn't even like those bands too much. But we get up there and we play. We were playing a few shows, and Wickham, the owner, John Wickham, was nice, and he loved Insect God, and he said. Because he liked that song, he looked at the calendar with me and said, "You can have this night," and that was how we started playing Elysium. But the fact is, since we were playing Elysium so much, and since like my band, like people like Robert would beg me to get a show there. I think Robert begged me, and I think he even begged me to get a show there at one time, Lance, because of how great their sound system was and how big the stage was and everything. I thought that with the fact that we were playing so many shows at this goth club, well, we might as well have a goth song. Now, I had this drum beat in my head, that tribal drum beat with the floor tom, the bass drum, and the snare going. And then I thought, what could be a good song title? I had the title before I had the song. So I came up with the title, Flowers on the Graves. And it took me forever to come up with lyrics for that song. It took me forever for lyrics to come up with that song. And I remember I could not think of how to write this song. It was really frustrating me, and I always get angry at myself when I have no inspiration. I've got like a subject matter I want to write about, but I can't think of any good words. But I'll tell you this part of how the song got written. At the time, I was living in the projects for 6 months. Just for a temporary place to sleep. I was living in these really really cheap, rundown ghetto projects. And it looked like something from the scene of Miami Vice, the way these projects were all laid out. It was Malibu apartments in Austin, Texas. And it was $410 a month. It was dirt cheap, $410 a month. And I lived in an efficiency. I had a studio. I was living in a cracker box, basically. Well, one night, I was in my apartment. I'm thinking, it's pretty late. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to call it a night. So I turned off the light, and I get under the covers. I'm in bed. I'm about to go to sleep. And then all of a sudden, I kid you not, this is the honest of the gospel. I don't know how this happened. I don't know what put this in my head or what, but I'm laying there, and I'm planning on going to sleep. But all of a sudden, I started to get words in my head out of nowhere. And my eyes opened. They got real big. So I got up on the bed, turned on the light, grabbed my spiral with a pen, and then sat on my bed and wrote the song Flowers on the Graves in about 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I just went line after line after line, and then the song was done. And the lyrics that you hear in the recording of what I'm singing are the exact same lyrics I wrote that night in that efficiency. I didn't change a single word. And that was how the song got written. I don't know, I just out of nowhere, the weirdest thing, I knew what words to write. And once I looked at it, I was happy with it. Then I put the spiral down, went back to bed, turned off the light, went to sleep. And then so that was the story of Flowers on the Graves. That was a condensed version of Flowers on the Graves. Yes, and I used to do song stories on my a few years ago where I would talk about like how the song, like what the inspiration behind the song was and everything, and how the song got written, what it meant and everything. I used to do those, and then I stopped doing them for some reason. I guess I got kind of doing it. Yes, and that's truly that the thing about the reason why I wrote Flowers on the Graves. I thought like, well, like I was saying, we played Elysium so damn much because you know my band wanted me to play Elysium. I thought like we should have a goth song, and even if the audience doesn't like us for playing a goth song just for fun, we weren't trying to like tailor make it to the audience. We didn't give a damn if they liked us or not. We just wanted to play. We just were looking for a venue to play. You know. So yeah, I mean, we didn't care if they liked the song or not. We liked the song. That's all we cared about. We were happy with it. I was very happy with it because it was my song. And the fact that it got written the way it did, like just late at night when I'm about to go to sleep, and all of a sudden all these words came to my head, and I don't know where they came from. That was, and the song got written in 5 minutes. Yeah, I can actually see that. I can actually see James Frank being inspired by that place. But yeah, so Flowers on the Graves was really inspired by Elysium, the club Elysium. It was very much an inspiration for that song. It was being a band. They were playing Elysium. Playing Elysium is what really inspired the song because we wanted, I wanted something. Yeah, I wanted a dark song. A lot of the stuff we had done before that was like pretty kind of happy-go-lucky, kind of on the sunny side. Like when we did the first EP back in 2007 called Satire, which had Insect God on it. We had stuff like High Up There and Head, and those were all happy songs. But once we did like I got with Joe Brostowitz, we recorded the second EP and The World Turns When the Toast Burns. That was a darker recording. It was a much darker recording, and it had like songs about death, songs about nightmares, a taboo song about sex, a tongue-in-cheek song about sex. So it was on the dark side, and I'm pretty sure Elysium is still at Red River. I'm pretty sure it still exists. I used to follow, I think I still follow Elysium on Facebook, but I haven't seen any posts that they've done. No, they do still exist, because I did see a post, some band I'd never heard of. They were showing pictures of some band, some dark wave, since industrial band playing. Yes, to answer, yes, they still exist. Elysium is still there. I don't know if I'll ever play there again. I already had my time with that place. I feel like I'm much too old to play there now, but I can remember the glory days with all the women that I had back then. Like I got from there. I'm bragging about all these women I got. I only got like 3, but so that's where I met Beck. I met Beck at the Elysium, and Beck actually came to see the very first time we played there. She went and saw our first. No, they're not ageist. No. I'm saying that I'm too old to go there because the people that go there are young. Like you were giving me a hard time about Tomboy Aggie because like that woman was too young. Well, I'm 46, so the people that go there are like in their 20s, and you'll see a few 30s and 40s, but the single ones are all young. No, we never played Beerland. By the way, sorry, Devin, I got you mixed up with Lance when I said you were giving me a hard time about. I meant that was actually not for you. That was for Lance because I wasn't reading the chat right. I thought that Lance was the one that asked me if they were ages. That's why I said you were giving me a hard time, which actually you've never given me about Tomboy Aggie. So I read the thing, the text wrong. The thing about Beauty Bar had a horrible PA. God, their PA sounded terrible. It's like I remember I played Beauty Bar twice, and I remember both times I played on that stage, the guitars sounded like complete mud. I mean, it's just like the worst ever PA I'd ever heard in my life. And I know the audience didn't hear it from where, because when you're on the stage, you're not hearing what the audience, because the PA is like right, like the sound is like right around you, and for them it's like in front of them, so they don't hear what you hear when you're on stage. But man, they had a horrible sound. The club was okay. I mean, I thought the club itself was okay, but they needed a way better sound system. And one thing I had heard, what Robert told me was Jason Reese from Trail of Dead, from And You Will Know Us by the Trail of Dead, he owned that club. He had opened that club, so I'm pretty sure Jason Reese of Trail of Dead was the one that opened it. But yeah, I used to go see some bands at Beauty Bar, like some of my friends would play. But I remember I played there twice, and I hated the sound. Gosh, it was terrible. Beauty Bar's not there anymore. It closed down. I don't know what it is anymore. But yeah, I remember there was that one place we played at. I think it was Plush on Red River. Do you remember when we played Plush? I think it was called Plush. It was like this little. They had this like tiny backstage area for the bands only, which I think had like a lot of graffiti on the walls. You know, it was like you, me, Joe, and Stephanie played at Plush. I think it was called Plush. We had gotten, I think we had gotten offered to show there, and we took it. Like I didn't book it. I think we were offered to play there. So that's how we got to play at Plush. And I remember I had a coffee pot at the tip jar. I remember putting a little coffee, because I didn't have anything else for a tip jar, so I had this little coffee pot that I used. I think somebody might have put $1 in it. I think we got like $1 that night or something. I remember Inverse Producer played Red 7. I remember I went to go see them at Red 7. I played Red 7. The one time I played Red 7, this is when it was like Crack in the Wall was, and Robert was talking about this when he saw us at Wake the Dead. There was a show we played where we opened up for Greg Ginn with his bands. He had these two improvisational bands, and we had gotten offered that show, and it was a Monday night. And I had to beg my guitar player Luke to do it, and Luke did it. And it was a great show. Unfortunately, we don't have any footage of it because it wasn't filmed or recorded. We didn't get that filmed. But I remember Robert was saying it was a great show. That was like one of the few shows that Crack in the Wall played that where like we were note for note perfect. I remember it felt like a good night. If you don't know who Greg Ginn is, he is a guitarist of Black Flag, the punk band Black Flag, and the founder of SSG Records. And I hung out with Greg Ginn backstage that night, and everybody was smoking pot. Everybody was smoking pot in the green room. It was this little tiny green room that musicians only could get in, and Crack in the Wall were hanging out there. And then when Greg Ginn came in with his people, I remember he passed me a joint, which I did not take because I don't smoke pot. But everybody else in the room, the whole room reeked of pot. Like it was like just completely reeked of pot. But we were all having a good time. I was drinking, and I got drunk that night, but I didn't smoke any pot. But yeah, so that's like the one famous person we opened for was we opened for Greg Ginn. Yeah, and I met him. He was cool. And since he runs SSG Records, I gave him a Crack in the Wall CD, hoping he was going to sign us. He didn't sign us because I really wanted to be. I mean, come on, SSG's got some of my favorite bands on it. You know, like the Meat Puppets, Dinosaur Jr., Husker Du, Minutemen, Sonic Youth. All these bands I liked in the 80s were on. Screaming Trees was another one. I like Screaming Trees a lot. They were on SSG. He didn't sign us. I gave him the CD. We didn't get signed. It was a CD with it was a satire CD that had Insect God on it. I think surely he's gonna love Insect God. He's gonna want to sign us for that. No, he didn't sign us. I thought for sure we were gonna get a record deal with SSG Records, thinking, "Oh, great, we're on the same label that the Meat Puppets were on." You know, didn't work out. But one thing I heard about Greg Ginn was he was always looking for new talent. Yes, and I told Devin that story too. So Devin, I think you remember me telling you I met Lance at a Cracker concert at Mohawk. It was my second time seeing Cracker. This would have been their this was 2009. So this would have been the Sunrise in the Land of Milk and Honey tour. That was their new album at the time, and I had the new album, so I knew all the songs from the new album. And I got to get their autographs, and I met them that night. I met David Lowery and I met Johnny Hickman. And ever since then, that was like, how many years ago is that? Like, so that was 2009. Lance and I have been communicating ever since. Shortly after that, Lance became the bass player of Crack in the Wall. It was shortly after that. That's true. I remember. What was the name of the Cracker cover band? Was it called Kerosene Hat or something like that? Yeah, you were called Kerosene Hat. Okay, yeah. I remember the last time I saw Cracker, it was with you, and they played. It was with Camper Van Beethoven too. So Camper Van Beethoven came out first, and they played Key Lime Pie in its entirety. And then after they played their set, then Cracker came out, and they played Kerosene Hat in its entirety. And this was at the Moody Theater. And there wasn't very many people that showed up that night. The thing about like Crackers, like one thing I noticed about them, I've seen Cracker 3 times, and that Moody Theater show was the last time I saw Cracker. Every time I've seen them, they've never really drawn that big. Even at Mohawk, which was really tiny, it was a tiny place. There was still a lot of like moving room. It wasn't like jam packed like when I saw Bob Mould. I saw Bob Mould at Mohawk, and he didn't completely pack the house, but I remember I was like pretty close to the stage at one time, and I kind of felt like I was in a sardine can. I told you that. I messaged you. I told you, like, do you remember Sal? Like, he just passed away. I sent you a text about Sal's passing. Yeah. I remember I took a picture of you with Sal. I told you that Sal had passed away. Oh, hey, Lance, speaking of musicians you like, do you know whose birthday it was yesterday? Actually, David Lowery's a bit of a prick, but he's a very talented individual. He's a bit of a prick. But so it was Kim and Kelly Deal's 65th birthday yesterday. Kim and Kelly Deal turned 65. I have a mega crush on Kim Deal. I mean, really, how can you not have a crush on Kim Deal? How can you not like have some kind of musical crush on Kim Deal? She's fantastic. But her and her sister made it to 65. Fantastic. Fantastic. I met David Lowery. And he wasn't Johnny Hitman was super cool, but David Lowery was not so nice. Um, to a point. I'm a huge. I like the first three albums. I don't like the two albums after that. You were telling me about that, guys. Hang on a second. I gotta step away for just about. Give me like half a minute. I will be right back. If you don't mind, just give me half a minute. Okay. Sorry, guys. I really had to go. Yes, you were telling me about that. Well, the Deal Sisters, they're from Dayton, um, uh, like Guided by Voices are. So let's see. And I'm going to see Joe Jackson on Sunday. And one thing I've heard about Joe Jackson is Joe Jackson doesn't like to meet his fans either. So I'm not even going to bother trying to get anything signed by Joe Jackson. I'm just going to watch the show and watch him from afar and leave him alone. I'm not even. I used to be all about like trying to meet with musicians I really liked, but I've gotten so many autographs. Like countless autographs by musicians I looked up to. And a lot of them were really cool, but like I'm not really into that anymore. I've done it so many times. And speaking of Guided by Voices, that's another album I want to get. They have their new album is called Crawl Space of the Pantheons, and I really want to get their new album. So we are now 42 minutes into the live stream. Actually, 43 minutes now. Just now turned 43 minutes into the live stream. We're talking about music. Well, Joe Jackson is it. Joe Jackson is really it. Like I feel like once I see Joe Jackson, I've already seen Lena Lovitch. I saw Lena Lovitch last year. She was fantastic. So Lena Lovitch and Joe Jackson are like it for me. Once I see Joe Jackson, because I've already been to like countless concerts. I feel like if I see Joe Jackson, I'm like, not saying I'm not going to another concert again, but if I don't, I'm cool if that's the last concert I ever see because it's Joe effing Jackson, and Joe Jackson is like God to me. So, and so is Lana Lovitch. But I've seen Lana Lovitch, and she's fantastic. And her drummer, man, Lana Lovitch has got this sick drummer. Man, he was great that night. I love the drumming that he was doing. She's got to keep that guy. I really want to go see The Fix. The Fix are playing in September in Austin. But I don't know if I can convince my neighbor to go take me to that because he already took me to go see A Flock of Seagulls back in, when was that? March. I saw A Flock of Seagulls, and that was a great show. And I have to see Joe Jackson because, everyone knows that I worship the ground Joe Jackson walks on. But The Fix is one of my all-time favorite bands. I think I can sit them out. I would love to go to The Fix. They're playing September 25th, which is a Saturday, which I can go to if I can find a ride. But I'm probably going to have to sit that one out because I don't want to keep begging. Even though I pay Joseph, I make sure I pay him for the rides. I give him the gas money. I don't want to keep because Joseph, he's married. He's got a family and everything. I don't want to take him too much away from his family. So it doesn't look like I'm going to go see The Fix this year, although I really wish I was seeing The Fix because I've never seen The Fix, and I love The Fix. I mean, they're up there with Joe Jackson for me. I mean, The Fix and The Cure, and even REM. You know, I don't know who Pat Denizio. Who I've never heard of that guy before. I have no idea who that is. Well, one thing I know about oh, the Smithereens. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, the Smithereens. Actually, the Smithereens are going to play. I think it's the Fix. They're playing a couple of shows. Is it the Fix? They're playing a couple of shows with. I know it's. I know that yeah, Pat's passed away, but the Smithereens are still going, and I think they're playing a couple of shows with the Fix. Because I saw something. I think it was the Fix that they're playing with on Facebook. I saw they had a couple of shows with the Fix. Not in Texas though. Never listened to them. Never liked the Smithereens. Really, never really liked them. I remember they had that really terrible song called "Top of the Pops." Man, it was horrible. That song, "Top of the Pops" by the Smithereens. I'm like, ugh. So yeah, you don't want to know what I think. You don't want to know what I think the best song. Lance is gonna hate what I think the best song ever is, so I'm not gonna even say it. I'm not gonna say what I think the best song ever written is because Lance will hate me for it. Well, he won't hate me for it, but he doesn't like the artist that it is. You really want to know what I think the greatest song of all time is? I told my sister who I thought it was. You want to really know who I think what the best song ever written was? You're gonna hate this answer, but it's "Lucky Number" by Lana Lovitch. "Lucky Number" is the greatest song ever written and recorded. "Yesterday Girl." I don't know that song, but I take it that's a Smithereens song. But you've heard Lana Lovitch, right? You've heard some of her stuff, or you know who Lana Lovitch is, right? You know who Lana Lovitch is. Okay, get him out of here. Coldplay. Coldplay, get him out of here. What? Lance, you've never heard of Lana Lovitch? You know, I went and saw her last year when she opened for Devo and the B-52s. I know Devin doesn't know who Lana Lovitch is because she's too obscure. I hate Coldplay because they're commercial sellouts. Oh, you do know Lana Lovitch. I'll tell you, Lana Lovitch is amazing. So like Lana Lovitch and Joe Jackson are my two musical favorites. And I have a pipe dream or a wet dream, whatever you want to call it, where I really hope, and they're both really old now. They're both in their 70s. I really hope that Lana Lovitch and Joe Jackson collaborate and write and record a song together. I would love that. I would love to see Lana Lovitch and Joe Jackson do a song together. No, I don't know Kathleen Edwards, but I know who Kathleen Hanna is, and I love, and adore Kathleen Hanna. we're all talking about like different musicians that we like right now. If anybody else is still in the room, I'm seeing just 2 people on the stream right now, but you can't always go by that. I'm trying to think. So Devin, do you know who the Dead Milkmen are? I know Lance likes the Dead Milkmen. I love the Dead Milkmen. I remember I discovered that band when I was, I think 8 years old. I had to have been 8 years old when Punk Rock Girl came out. I saw the video on MTV. It was in pretty heavy rotation, and I loved them. It was love at first listen, love at first sight. And I was showing you the DVDs. I've got the Dead Milkmen video compilation. You know, funny you mentioned the church because they're playing right after Joe Jackson plays at Paramount Theater. They're playing. I think it's like 3. Well, Joe Jackson's playing Sunday, so they're playing Wednesday at Paramount Theater. They're playing. I think it's a church that they're playing Wednesday night at the Paramount Theater, which is where I'm going to see Joe Jackson. Yes, because I was looking. I went on the Paramount Theater website at work last night and to see what time the doors were going to open for the Joe Jackson show. And it just said the show starts at 8 o'clock. So that means that the doors should open at 7 o'clock. So I want to get to the venue around the 7 o'clock hour so I can like go in and mingle with some fans and just talk and everything. And I've never been to Paramount Theater before. I've never seen the place, but Robert emailed me today. He said he's seen about 10 concerts there and he loves the Paramount Theater. And he says he thinks I'm going to like it a lot too. But yeah, the church is playing, whatever the date is. It's Wednesday. So next Wednesday, the church will be playing the Paramount Theater. Right. At least I don't have to park. I don't have to worry about parking because I got a ride. Hey, Devin, you want to go see the Fix in Austin on the 25th? That way I can get a ride. On the 25th of September, I should say. I think it's September. It's either September or August. I'm pretty sure it's September. But yeah, the Fix are playing in September in Austin. That's a Saturday. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Moody Theater. I've seen a few shows there. Yeah, I really want to go see the Fix, but if I have to sit it out, like, well, I'm seeing Joe Jackson, so I saw a Flock of Seagulls earlier, so I think I can live without seeing the Fix, even though I really, really, really want to go see the Fix because they're one of my all-time favorite bands. We both saw Devo there, and we saw Devo there for free. You remember you were in the right place at the right time, and you scored free Devo tickets. And you called me up, and I was at home, and you're like, oh, hey, dude, do you want to go see Devo tonight for free? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Who wouldn't? Come over to the movie theater and hurry. And I came as fast as I could, and I'm driving. You keep calling me because I'm not there yet. I'm like, I am not about to answer my phone when I'm driving. I parked at the Austin Statesman where you were working at the time. I parked at the Austin Statesman, walked all the way over to the movie theater. There you were. And then we got in. We saw them. And I remember Octopus Project opened with them. They were the opening band. Octopus Project has now scored a deal to be the opening band that night. So we saw Octopus Project set. Kind of dream pop, I guess. Instrumental dream pop. I don't know what you call Octopus. Yeah, yeah, everything's changed in Austin since we left there. It's not the same city I fell in love with. I'm happy if I never ever live there again. Too much has changed. I don't like it. It's changed for all the wrong reasons. Outside your apartment, I got those too sometimes. Really inconsiderate people late at night being loud and crap. And sometimes the police are over here too. Yeah, sorry you're going through that because I know that's paying the rear for that. Let's see, we are 56 minutes into the live stream. 56 minutes, and I guess counting. Yeah, still going strong with the live stream. I've got Lance here. I've got Devin here. I've got two members of Crack in the Wall, one former, one current. Anybody else coming in? Are they partying out there? Are they having like a big party? Is there like beer and crap out there? Are they like being obnoxious? Are they drunk? I've got an old English, but I don't know if I want to drink it right now or not. It would probably be a bad idea if I drank on cam. It probably wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, I probably should not pull out the old English on cam. You think I should pull out the old English? Or do you guys want to see the old English? Should I pull it out? Yeah, nobody wants the old English anyway, so I can't find still reserves in my neighborhood, so Old English is a great substitute. It's got a nice, smooth taste to it. I like Old English. I like it quite a bit. It's got a nice taste to it. Goes down real smooth. I've been sober for ever since Monday. I haven't had any alcohol since Sunday. I haven't. So Sunday was the last time I drank. I had any alcohol. I kind of feel like getting the Old English. I don't know. I'm debating getting Old English tonight. It's in the fridge right now. Let's see. I wonder if I got any new subscribers tonight. I wonder if I'll see like some new subscribers. Let's see. So right now, I think I just got you two guys in the stream right now. Just you two guys watching and chatting with me. So what that? Oh, that cider that you drank at the Wake the Dead that it gave you heartburn. It wasn't bad. I don't really like fruity alcohol, to be honest with you. I mean, I liked it when they had. I liked it when they used to have their blueberry beer, which I wish they still had. Their blueberry beer was actually pretty damn good. I don't know why they got rid of it unless it just wasn't a high selling thing. But they used to have it for a pretty long time. They had it for a few years, but they don't. That's something they got rid of. Sadly, I was very disappointed to not be able to have blueberry beer at the show that night. Oh well, you can't win them all. At times they have shows outdoors. In fact, we had the option of playing inside or outside, and I wanted to play. I wanted to play inside because I was used to playing inside. I've never played on the outside. I don't remember them having a stage out there. I think it's just like you just sit up on the patio, unless they have a stage for certain nights. But when we I can't talk. Spit it out, Steven. When we went there, they didn't have an outside stage. It was just all patio. They have a pretty nice patio, though. The place has got like a very Tim Burton-esque vibe to it. Tim Burton would love it there. Nowhere. That's why we went to Wake the Dead because there's nowhere for us to play here on a Saturday night, unless you have a following. That's why we're not playing anywhere in Bryan College Station. Unless we get like invited to some like college party somewhere where they have all these kegs and all these students running around, and we get invited to some party to play that I will more than likely want to play for the kids. We're all about the Texas A&M kids. Speaking of that, I saw my friend Case today at work. He gave me a big hug, and I was telling him about the the live stream we were going to do. I told him I was going to text him before we were going live. I could see the Tame Impala similarities. Yeah, that didn't cross my mind, but I know what you're. I know what you mean by that. Yeah, with Wake the Dead. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I don't know any other bands here. And to be honest with you, we're like the only band in Bryan, Texas that plays the kind of music that we do, the kind of art rock type stuff. We're pretty unique. We're not anything like any other BCS band. That's because my songs are so weird. I write all these weird songs so the music comes out so funny. We are now an hour and 3 minutes into the live stream, so we're going over an hour now. I've been on here talking about music, talking about all stuff. Clayton Williams, sorry I didn't say hi to you. Clayton Williams, glad to see you here. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. As of right now, I can't find any place for us to play on a Saturday night. I could ask who's doing the booking at Yesterday's, which is a bar I used to frequent. I used to frequent Yesterday's. So yeah. The one thing I really hate about this city that I live in is that we have some great coffee houses here, but not one coffee house has any live music. At least not that I've seen. And I've looked up on the internet any coffee houses in BCS with live music. Can't find a single one of them with any live music in it, that cater to musicians. Playing coffee houses was some of my favorite places to play, whether it was like Wake the Dead or a Kick Butt Coffee. I like playing Kick Butt Coffee a lot. Hi, Hugh. Thanks for coming back. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for coming back, Hugh. Pleasure to see you. How are you doing tonight? So I've got a few people in here. Let's see. Anything on anybody's mind right now? Anything on your mind? Any kind of topic we could talk about right now? I've already talked about the recording session to death, I think. Could I be single? Should I answer that question? You're a 45-year-old woman. I'm a 46-year-old man. I've heard of the 101 bar. I don't know really anything about that. That's the parking there is horrible. The parking there is really horrible. Wait, what's this guy saying? Technically, you could have a boyfriend, husband, wife, and girlfriend because none of them are replacing each other since they're all different titled opinion. Okay. My ideal taco. I really like those soft taco supremes at Taco Bell where they have the sour cream in them. Bishop Bart, where are you from? Are you looking this up on the internet, Lance? The 101 bar? I will look into that. We have a lot of future projects, and Crack in the Wall does. We have a lot of future musical projects in the works, and I still haven't finished that new drawing that I've been working on. Yesterday's does have bands on the patio. I actually went there one time. This was a few years ago, where they had a band play on the inside. It was a blues band play on the inside. Dogs, definitely dogs. I've been with a goth woman. I had a fling with a goth woman, with a vampire woman one time, and I had my time with the goth women. Don't see a need for that anymore. Dogs, definitely dogs. So anyway, let's see. We're an hour and 8 minutes into the live stream. So thanks for joining us, everybody, on the live stream. I've got Lance here. I've got Devin here. I've got people I don't know. And I have no clue what this turned into, Devin. I'm just as confused as you are. But we've got some real oddballs in here tonight. So let me see. So Jake, are you like one of these people that got like that? Are you like one of these like Dungeons and Dragons players that has like this really oddball character that plays Dungeons and Dragons? And your character is like this complete oddball, like wizard or vagabond or something. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked for sure. Totally sidetracked. people are just like spewing a bunch of random nonsense. It's like, what happened to the music? I thought we were talking about music. Oh, so you're like an anime fan. You're into all that anime. I can't stand anime. It's the ugliest looking animation I've ever seen. I hate anime. I refuse to watch anime. Never heard of that movie, Zero Charisma. Bishop Bart, I'm sorry. Did you have a question? If you had a question, I must have missed it. Was it that question about if I like dog women or cat women more? I like dog women. Or if you're asking what I'm thinking you're asking, if I like women who like dogs, I like women who like dogs more than women who like cats. Let's see. I've got to look at something. I'm kind of scared to look at this. What is this? Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, Bishop Bart asked me if I like femboys or tomboys. So, um, you obviously have not heard the song I wrote, Tomboy Aggie. So, basically, yes, I like tomboys. Sailor Moon. Okay. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. You, Bishop Bart. If you're not too busy, sometime go on my channel and listen to my song Tomboy Aggie. Because I have a song I recorded called Tomboy Aggie. You asked if I like femboys or tomboys. You know. And I wrote a song called Tomboy Aggie about an actual Tomboy Aggie. Yeah. Yes, feel free to comment on it. That way, I'll know that you listened to it. You can comment on it if you want and tell me. Not saying you're gonna like it. You may love it. You may hate it. It's a pretty controversial song that I wrote, but some people really like it. So maybe it's your cup of tea. I don't know, but yeah, you should comment on the. You could comment whatever, just so I know you heard it. We got some people. It's a party tonight. Look at all these people. Look at all these weirdos in the live stream, and I'm the weird one too. Oh yeah, picture yourself inside my head. You'll be surprised what you see. Thank you, Bishop Bart. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to the live stream tonight. Thank you for coming. Yeah. So Lance, I know Erica M is your number one favorite Crack in the Wall song. Bishop Bart neither, because I don't like anime. Radiohead, of course. Yeah. Who doesn't know Paranoid Android by Radiohead? Look up what? The anime cats. What was it? What was it? It was something about anime cats and I don't remember what you. Yeah, we got it's Friday night. Everybody has nothing else to do but come watch me and chat with me on a Friday night. I'm loving this. Anime cat girls. I have no opinion on anime cat girls. I'm loving all these people. It's everything's just so people are just throwing all this randomness at me. Everything is just so random. This is hilarious. This is like oh man, a night to remember for sure. All this random weirdness going around in the live stream right now. Well, make me a meme then if you want me to, Devin. I don't care. I cannot, Lance. I can't believe you've never heard of Lena Lovitch. I don't know what Vocaloids are. Is that a band? Anybody know a band called Vocaloids? There's got to be a band called Vocaloids. Everything's got a band name now. It's like I think Bishop Barton is trying to flirt with me. I think she's trying to flirt with me. Well, we got quite a party here. So what was that? Guacamole. I'm not a big guacamole fan, really. Not a big guacamole fan. Mike the Brave, hello. Hello, my good sir. Thank you for coming to the live stream tonight. How are you and wherever you're in the part of the world? Hey, Devin, you like the Cranberries, right? The band? Well, you're a girl. Well, if you're a girl, your name is Mike. So what was I supposed to think? I was. Well, anyway, either way, male, female, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the live stream, and I hope you're having a good night tonight wherever you are somewhere in the U.S. Good. So let's see here. How many people? It says I got 5 people, but I know there's gonna be more than that in here. Bishop Bart, I am not about to answer that question. I am not. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? We're taking questions. Oh, okay. Oh, so something to look at here. Hang on. So Jake asked me this question. Should I read this question? It's been flagged. I don't know if I should read this question, but Jake asked me a question. So everybody wants me to say the question. Okay, so the question is, what was the best chasing part when I kissed a goth chick? The best chasing part. I'm guessing that Jake is a goth. Yeah, it's a very odd question, and I'm not going to answer it. Use your imagination. I'm not going to answer that question. You haven't had a good vampire woman? I've been with a vampire. I've had some women back in my day. I haven't had a woman in my life since I got a divorce. Okay, would I get with a transsexual if it really looked like a woman? No, I wouldn't get with him, her, whatever you want to call that, but I might be friends with it. Well, so I'll tell you this. I'm not going to speak too much of my personal dating life, but back when I met, her name was Andrea because that's her name. When I met her at Elysium, she lied to me about her age. She told me she was 30 when she was really 33, and I was 27, I think. So the goth woman was older than me, and she was in her 30s, and I was pushing 30, but I had a ways to go before I hit my 30s. So yeah. You were 9 years old when I was hanging out with Andrea Menzies. Probably shouldn't have given her name out on a live stream. Some of you may know her. I don't know. Never saw Kung Fu Panda, but I'm sure that's a movie that that Devin probably has seen or probably owns. You're 17. You have so much to learn. I look like I'm 80. I actually, I hope I make it to 80. I haven't made it to 80 yet. I'm not quite there yet. I got a ways to go, but it'll probably be, if I make it to 80, which I hope I do, I hope I make it to 90, to be honest with you. But I'm only 46 years old. I appreciate that. 46. Yeah. Some people think that some of the younger generation think that if you're in your 40s you've hit old age. I don't think I'm old yet. It would be really cool. It's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. But if I do make it to 80, if I look like this at 80, if I make it to 80, I'm going to look pretty damn good. Let's see. Well, we got another one here. What we got here? What's this? Okay. Do I get crazy play? What does that mean? Does that mean so Devin apparently thinks he's over the hill because he's 28. Oh boy, there's another one. That's another question I'm not going to answer, Bishop Bart. Somebody asked me, Jake asked me, do I get a lot of women? I don't get any women. Come on, look at me. You think I get women with a face like this? I don't get any women. Well, let's hope I can make it to 80, Lance. I hope I can. It's Nemo. They're throwing all this random stuff at me. I don't even this started off being a musical discussion. We were talking about my band, we were talking about bands that we like, bands we saw live, and now it's coming into all this like goth women, anime, dating women, like role play and God knows what else. It's just all this random stuff just got thrown at me at once like a big hailstorm here. Bishop Bart and Nemo are fighting now. we got a fight in the stream. Fight. No, I don't want to encourage it. No, stop it. Stop that right now. Happy Friday, Daniel. Thank you for coming to the live stream. We're glad to see you here. Man, it's so random. This is like the most like hilarious live stream I've done so far. It's just gonna get even funnier, I think. Well, Nemo, you're good in my book. Well, thank you for coming, Nemo. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming to the live stream tonight. We are an hour and 23 minutes into the live stream. Anybody have some good topics they want to talk about? Does anybody have any questions for me? Since we've got all these newcomers, all these people I've never seen before. Anybody have any questions? Any questions I can answer for you? Okay. I have a joke. Does anybody want me to tell a joke? I can tell a joke. It's not the most appropriate joke. I told it last night, so Devin's already heard this joke, but you guys don't know this joke. So I'll tell you this joke. I apologize if this offends anybody, but by the way you people are asking these weird questions, I don't think you're going to be offended by it whatsoever. So the joke is, what's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb? You can unscrew a light bulb. That's the joke. You're welcome. What is this about the roar? I don't know what this roar is. I'm talking about a roar. I have no idea what this is. Just throwing at random. All this random stuff. There's a roar now. People are talking about a roar. Oh, I got something. What's this? I gotta see this. I gotta check this out. What is this? What am I looking at here? Oh boy, this looks like it might be. Hang on. I think we got something. Okay. Yes. You can't tell that joke, Devin. It won't let you. You can't tell that joke. It's not going to let you tell it. I saw the first two Shrek movies, believe it or not. Let's see. How many people we got? How many people are here? We got like quite a party right here. What was the question, Jake? Tell me the question again. Was it a question that I refused to answer? We got some young ones here. We got like 17 years old. My favorite adult star is I don't have one. Not the answer that you want to hear. I love the Dead. I would not be wearing this shirt if I didn't love them. Yes, I love the Grateful Dead. My cousin met Jenna Jameson one time, believe it or not. People are all trying to tell jokes in here. Did you hear the one about the priest, the rabbi, and the duck? No, neither did I. So, ooh, what I wouldn't give for only one night. Oh yeah, 17. I didn't like being 17 because I hated high school. I got bullied in high school. High school was harsh. Let's see. He got 12 months. Have you heard the joke about the sewer? It stinks. Have you heard the joke about amnesia? Forget it. Have you heard the joke about the bed? It's not even made up yet. Let's see. Do we have any blondes in the chat right now? So is anybody going to be offended if I tell a blonde joke? The joke about the butter, about butter. What is it? Butter? Yeah. No. What's the joke about butter? I shouldn't spread it. Yeah. Very nice. So I don't want to offend anybody by telling a blonde joke, but I know a couple of blonde jokes. Oh, what's this? Somebody send me something. What is this? Hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay, so anyway, so a blonde goes into a pizza parlor to order a pizza. The employee at the pizza parlor asks her, "Sure, ma'am, would you like me to cut that up into 6 pieces or 8 pieces?" The blonde says, 6 pieces. I don't think I could eat 8 pieces. All right, thank you, Jake. I appreciate you coming in. Have a good night, sir. Thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations on your graduation. Thank you, Bishop Bart. You have a good night. Thank you. Be safe out there. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. God bless. Cheers. All right, an hour and a half into the live stream, everybody. An hour and a half into the live stream. Let's see who all we still got here. Not animated cartoons. No, I just make drawings with the gesture. And so excuse me. The jester is a jester named Jezebel, who I ended up writing a song about. We have a song called Jezebel, and there's a live video of me and my guitarist at the time named Nathaniel Cameron playing in a park, in a neighborhood park, and it's called Crack in the Wall Jezebel Live. If you want to hear the song about Jezebel and get to know the character Jezebel. But it's on my YouTube channel, so check that out. Just type in Crack in the Wall Jezebel Live. You'll see me playing on the djembe and Cameron playing an acoustic electric guitar out in the park. It's a lot of fun making that video. It got quite a few comments and views and everything. Good for you, Nemo. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, Jezebel was the character I made up back in 2018. She's a few years old. Oh boy. Oh, you know me from Chat Avenue. Okay. From General Chat. What's your handle on Chat Avenue? I'm sure we must have chatted on there before if you know me. Should I break that out, Lance? You think I should break out the old? Should I break out the old English? What do you think? Ryan's World. Oh my gosh, Ryan's World. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. How the hell did you find me? How the hell did you find me, Ryan's World? Oh, I know how you found me because I put my videos on there. So you must have subscribed to my channel. Wow, we've got a party tonight. The people just keep on coming. We just keep getting all these crazy colorful cats. All you cats are lovely tonight. Yeah, you say that to all the boys. Next. Very cool. Well, welcome to the live stream. I've been doing this the past week. Thank you for coming, Ryan's World. Thank you for coming, Ryan's World. We are bumping. Is that like the pumps in a bump? Crack wall, yeah. Break it up. I couldn't resist, Devin. I couldn't resist because Devin, you know I'm quick with a joke. You know I've got some wit about me. I've got some wit, don't I? Don't I have some wit? Anybody think I have some wit? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. So okay, I think Devin, should I bring out Lance wants me to do this. So Devin, do you think I should pull out the old English? Who wants me in this chat? Can I get some responses? Who wants me to break out the old English? I got 2 yeses. I got Devin, I got Lance. Who else wants me? You want to see the old English? I got to go to the restroom real quick anyway. If you guys can give me, I don't have steel reserves. I was talking about that earlier. I can't find any steel reserves in my neighborhood. They are so hard to find sometimes because they're cheap and potent. Everybody wants a steel reserve. So yeah. Anyway, guys, give me like a minute. Like give me just 1 minute. I've got to go to the restroom and I've got to go get my old English. I will be right back. Hang on. Okay, coming back, everybody. I'm coming back. Anybody still here? Did I scare anybody off? Okay. All right, I'm back. Now this stuff, old English, I got it. I told you guys I had this. You did not. Oh, you did not. You did not. Right, this is the stuff, old English. So, should I be drinking this on the live stream? You think this is a good idea if I drink this right now? I get no. I guess that's no. It's okay. So should I open this 40 up? Everybody wants me to take a drink. They want me to take a swig of old English. It's Friday night. What else do I have to do but be here? Hell yeah, like Metallica. Hell yeah. That's the stuff. All right. Devin, let me ask you a question. Who is your number one favorite band or artist? It's nothing to it, Lance. I can do it. Weezer. Devin, have you ever seen Weezer live? I don't remember I ever asked you that. Has anybody here seen Weezer live? Anybody else here like Weezer other than Devin and myself? Lance, do you like Weezer? Nemo, you like Weezer? I gotta tell you, Pinkerton, Lance, the album Pinkerton, in my top 10 favorite albums of all time. Pinkerton, that album. But I'll tell you, I saw Weezer. So I saw them back in 2002. The one time I saw Weezer on the Maladroit tour, and Sparta was one of the opening bands, but I missed Sparta's set because my girlfriend at the time couldn't get a hold of her. I wanted to see Sparta when they opened, but I saw them right when they were finishing up, and I had to sit through a really horrible Dashboard Confessional set. But then Weezer took the stage, and I saw Weezer. Man, they blew me away live. It was one of the greatest concerts I ever saw live, and I was not expecting what I saw. I thought they were just going to go out there and play, and it'd be a good show. But I saw them, and they had a light show, they had a backdrop, they had pyrotechnics, they had a big lit up Weezer W. It was like one of the greatest shows I ever saw in my life. I loved seeing them live. They were so good. and I became a fan. I became so much a huge fan of Weezer since during that show. But Devin, I'll tell you the song I love on Maladroit that I absolutely love. And you already know what it is, but Slave. That's a great song. I love Slave. Slave is a song that's just as good as anything that Rivers wrote on Pinkerton. And I believe it was actually written during the Pinkerton sessions, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was going to be on Pinkerton, but it was left off. I don't know how many times I've heard Slave. Who put on your heart? Who put on your heart? Who put on your heart? 'Cause I can't change now. Devin, you have to buy the Gold album. You have to buy the CD of that. You can't just like listen to it online. You have to own that album. Okay. So, Devin, do you have all the Weezer CDs? Here, I'll do this. Check this out. Let's see. We got some people still here. Still people with me. I can actually. Well, I can have a little bit of fun right now. You need to get. You need to get Maladroit though. Maladroit. I mean, come on, get Maladroit. I mean, just get it for Dope Nose and Slave at least. I mean, come on. But actually, I'm going to have a little bit of fun with Devin. Devin worships the ground that Rivers walks on. So, okay, so I got. So I got everything. This is everything I have by Weezer. Of course, you got to have this album, the debut, one of the greatest debut albums of all time. My name is Jonas. I'm carrying the wheel. Thanks for all you've shown us. This is how we feel. Love this album, but this one. Greatest album Rivers ever wrote. This album is so perfect. It's so personal. This is like, Rivers opening his diary to the world, and these songs are so personal. And the album's just perfect. The playing on it is good. The musicianship, the production's good on this. Pretty cool artwork. I love the album cover. Love that album cover artwork. And then also I got this. I'll show you this, which you're not expecting me to have this at all, but I've got this baby right here, the Ounce EP, The Good Life. I've got this. I'm too lazy to take the price tags off my CD sometimes, but I've got what we got on here. I can't even read it, so hang on. So you got The Good Life from Pinkerton. Waiting on You, which is a B-side. I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams, another B-side. Then you've got the live version of The Good Life and Pink Triangle, recorded in a school cafeteria. So this is all I have of Weezer, these 3 CDs. I used to have the Green Album, and I used to have Maladroit. I've heard of Ozma. Did you know that Ozma was also the name of a Melvins album? Yeah, Melvins. So I was happy to show my Weezer collection with you, Devin, since this is your favorite band, I guess, of all time. I don't know. So, Lance, are you still with us? Is Lance still here? I haven't seen Lance pop up in a while. So, anyway, so how's everybody doing tonight? Of all time. So, when I went to go see Weezer in 2002, you would have been 5, if I'm getting the math right, because I was 22 at that time. You would have been 5 years old. Hi, Lance. Good to see you're still here. We're talking about Weezer right now. Weezer has a new album coming out called the Gold Album, aka Weezer. You were 4. So you were 4 years old when I saw. I can't do math to save the life of me, Devin. Sorry, but you were 4 when I went to go see Weezer with a couple of friends of mine. So yeah. Play some Hawkwind, no Marillion. Oh, not this band. They're crap. They're always on. Have you ever seen The Young Ones, Devin? Do you remember? Have you seen the British comedy, the Brit-com from the 80s called The Young Ones? It's pretty freaky. It's pretty slapstick. They used to have all these bands play on there, or they would like pretend to play on there. They'd be miming the songs. They had people like Motorhead on there, and they had Madness on there a couple of times. They had 9 Below Zero on there one time. They had who else was on there? They had all these people on the Dam. The Dam played on there one time. Yeah, the Damned were on. Lance, do you remember that time when the Damned were on the Young Ones when they were renting those porno videos? Like they had those porno videos that they were going to watch. Yeah, Madness was the one band that was on there twice. They were on 2 episodes. They were on both of the seasons. They played Our House, and then the other episode they played House of Fun. Welcome to the House of Fun. Yeah, Madness. Yes, we've got a video. Oh, have we got the video? What's it like being a fly on the wall? It's overrated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bad news. Remember Bad News? We are bad news. Oh my God, what's this? Somebody sent me something. What is this? Bloody wanker. Oh man, I haven't seen the young ones in so long. I remember we used to watch that when we lived together. They used to watch the young ones. Um, so yeah, yeah. I used to watch the young ones when I was 6 years old. When back in 1986, it came on MTV. So MTV back in '86 had this like British block where they played Monty Python's Flying Circus, then the young ones, and then the comic strip presents. And I used to watch those when I was 6 years old. Yeah, the council's going to knock the house down. Eon Flux, the cartoon Eon Flux or Aaron Flux. Yeah, man, I saw Eon Flux when I was a kid. That scared the crap out of me. It was so disturbing. I used to get so scared of Eon Flux. It scared the crap on liquid television. God, it was scary. It was like so disturbing for a kid to watch that. So yeah, we are an hour and 52 minutes. How am I doing on my phone right now? Oh, I'm doing perfect on my phone. I got this. I got a lot of time left to hang out with you people tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. So I've got cool people. Hello, Shanna. Thank you for coming. Nemo, glad you're still with us, Nemo. Yeah, plug it up. Plug that bad boy in and crank it up to 11, Devin. Crank that phone up to 11. Because these amps go up to 11. Let's see. All right. Had a bit of a glitch there, I think. Everybody still with us? Everybody still here? All right. Had a little bit of a glitch. Don't know what happened there, so apologize for that everybody. Okay, so we're here. We're an hour and 53 minutes into the live stream. We've got some people here. We got Shanna, we got Devin, we got Nemo, we got anybody else here? Yeah, it's popping. Yeah. We got Ninja Binja. Hello, Ninja Binja. Thank you for joining us, Ninja Binja, tonight. Let's see what else we got here. And Devin again is number one. He's number one tonight. He usually takes the number one spot. Yes, and God bless you all. Let's see here. Was that from Bad News? I can't remember that the matchstick guitar. I don't remember that one. So let's see. We're almost 2 hours. We've almost made it 2 hours. It's like, so can we make 2 hours? Neil. Let's see here. Let's see. Shayna. Hello, Shayna. Glad you're still with us. I hope you're doing all right tonight on this glorious. It's got to be. It's like it's already Saturday morning. Is it time for the cartoons? Or no, wait, they don't do that anymore. There is no such thing as Saturday morning cartoons. What a drag. Yes. Thank you for coming, Shayna. Thank you for being with us tonight. We appreciate that. So I guess a new music video. Hell yeah, Devin, that's awesome news. You gotta tell me where that video is. I gotta see that music video. Devin is a YouTube star, like myself. But Devin's much better looking than I am. See, so Cracking the Wall consists of Devin Schramm on bass and backing vocals, and myself on djembe and lead vocals. And out of the two of us, Devin would be the sex symbol. Devin's the sex symbol in the band. Oh yeah. Well, hell yeah, man! You're a very powerful and attractive man. Hey, since I've got some people on the live stream, they haven't seen my art. Does anybody want to see my art? Does anybody want to see a drawing I did? Anybody want me to show a drawing of one of my Jezebel characters? Does anybody want to see Jezebel? Should I pull Jezebel out? Should I go get Jezebel? Does anybody want to see Jezebel? Nemo, you want to see Jezebel? You want to see my drawing of Jezebel? Devin wants to see Jezebel. Devin loves Jezebel. Okay, it's gonna be backwards. I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be backwards. So I can't fix the mirror image, but I'll go grab Jezebel real quick. I'll go grab her. Actually, before I do that, let me see. No, not Jezebel the demon. No, Jezebel, my character Jezebel, named same name, different character. I got a little bit of flack from Lance for calling my character Jezebel, but Jezebel is completely the opposite of the demon. This is going to be. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you my character Jezebel. Give me just about 10 seconds. Hang on. Okay, so this is one of my Jezebel pieces. Jezebel is a woman who cosplays the role of a court jester, and this is her playing percussion instruments. So this is a piece called Jezebel Plays Percussion. I believe this is the 7th Jezebel piece I've done. So this is the only thing I have to show you. So this is Jezebel playing. It's called Jezebel Plays Percussion. I've done 10 drawings of Jezebel. I've written a song about Jezebel. And I think this is my 7th Jezebel piece. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is number 7. She has 10 drawings. She will have an 11th one coming out. I'm going to have an 11th Jezebel piece sometime later on. Yeah, so Jezebel is a very kind, happy, very sweet, lovable. She is against anything evil, anything evil at all. She's all about love and happiness and being. I know it's lovey-dovey what I'm talking about, but that's the character that I made. Thank you, Shayna. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've got a bunch of art that I've done. I do a lot of art. But Shayna, if you want to hear some of my music, I wrote a song called Jezebel about the character that I drew. And I have a live video on my channel. It's called Jezebel Live. It's Cracking the Wall Jezebel Live. And it's me and the guitar player I had, Cameron. Cameron and I playing in a park here in town. We went out there and shot a video of us playing the song. So we're playing live in the park, the song Jezebel. So the name of the video is Cracking the Wall Jezebel Live if you want to come check that out. We are now 2 hours exactly into the live stream. We've made it to 2 hours. This is the longest live stream I've done so far. Thank you guys. Thank everybody, guys, girls, everybody for being here tonight. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the views, the chats, everything you do. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's not so much a lonely night. It's not a lonely night with all you here. And we got Devin. We got We got LC. I've got Nemo. I've got Shayna. I've got all these crazy cats like joining me, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for joining the live stream. Devin, who's your favorite bass player? Cheers, LC. Cheers. Thank you, LC. Hey, Lance, who's your favorite bass player? You want to know my favorite bass player is John Entwistle of The Who. John Entwistle is my number one favorite bass player. My all-time number one favorite bass player is John Entwistle. Who's Guy Berryman? Who did he play with again? Shayna. I'm working on a piece right now about. I'm still working on it, so it's pretty detailed. So I have quite a bit more to do before I'm finished with it. But once I'm finished with this new drawing, which everybody wants to see, Lance wants to see it, Devin wants to see it, you all want to see it. I want it to be finished, but I'm taking time with it. I have a drawing. Once it's finished, I will show it on the live stream. I'll make sure you guys all see my new drawing. Steve Kilby, who is he? Who does he play for? Oh, yes. Who doesn't love Primus? The Church. Yeah, The Church. The Church is a band I really need to get some albums from. I don't have excuse me. I'm losing my voice. Sorry. One too many cigarettes. Anyway, no, The Church is a band I don't have any albums from, but I like some of their stuff. I like some of their early stuff from was it late 80s, I guess, or early 90s, whenever Under the Milky Way came out. I like that song. Yeah, Primus. Primus sucks, but I mean that in a good way. But no, Primus, I like Primus quite a bit. I like, all right. Hopefully I'll be here if you got split. But Primus, I like Sailing the Seas of Cheese. I love the live album. Suck on This. It's a great live album, debut album. And Skins and Hearts album. Okay, I will make a note. I might put that on my watch list on eBay, Lance. I will look that album up on Lance. And so Sailing the Seas of Cheese, Pork Soda is great. Tales from the Punch Bowl is a classic album. Frizzle Fry was great. The last Primus album I really, really loved was Antipop. And I don't really like their albums too much after Antipop. Antipop was their last really great, golden, classic album, I thought. I love Antipop, probably more than some of the other Primus fans do, but I really like Antipop by Primus. I have it, actually. I have, about six or seven of their albums. No, I don't really play video games, Nemo. And Primus have always had good drummers. They've always had really great drummers like Herb and Brain and what's his name? Jay, I think, the original drummer, Jay, who went on to play with Dead and Company and all that. Is it Jay? What's his name? Is it Jay? I think it's Jay. I'm drawing a blank on that Primus drummer who played on Green Naugahyde. He played on that album. He was their original drummer. I think he was the first drummer they ever had. He rejoined them on their Green Naga Hide album, which was okay. There was a few good songs on that. I like Green Naga Hide a little bit, but most of it's pretty weak. Yeah, Anti-Pop. After they did Anti-Pop, I have the albums after that. I do own them, and I don't like them that much. Jay Lane, I think is his name. Is it Jay Lane? Does that sound right? Jay Lane? I think that was his name. Is his name. So 2 hours, 6 minutes. We're still going. We're still going. It's a party tonight, Friday night. It's a party, everybody. We got people here. We got people on the live chat. We got people talking about. We're talking about music. We can talk turkey if you like. We could always talk turkey. That's everyone's favorite topic, apparently. So we're still going. We're still rocking and rolling. It's a rock and roll party here at the live stream of Cracking the Wall. We were talking about the art and music of Cracking the Wall the past few live streams. Now we're just talking whatever's on your mind. Can we take questions from the audience, or can I take questions from the audience? Anybody have a question for me? If I have a question they want to ask me. If I have any questions at all. Cool. I will watch that video. I will watch that video when I get a chance. I think I'm a teeny tiny bit buzzed now. I'm starting to feel the alcohol a little bit, everybody, and I've got that much. Look at all that I've got left to drink. It's a 40. I got a 40, and I'm still going. Still going with the 40 ounce. Go easy. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, the problem is when I drink, I have to go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes. You know, I have to go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes. I have to go to the bathroom. You know. So, who we still got? Shayna, is Shayna still here? Nemo, are you still here? I don't know. But speaking of the restroom, let me run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, knowing how much I've drank. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right. False alarm. I couldn't go. So, I felt I had to go, but I couldn't. But I've got. Hang on. I've got something for Lance because I got Lance. He's still here. I don't know what happened to Shayna. Did she leave? Did Shayna? Are you still here, or has Shayna left? Shayna was cool. I liked Shayna. So okay, Lance. Let me find it. Let me see. Where is it? I've got. Okay, so this one. I'm showing this for Lance because he's gonna like this. So I got. So these are my two Pixies albums I have. I've got Trompe Le Monde and I've got Bossa Nova, two classic. I love both of these. So these are the only two Pixies albums I own, but I love both of these a lot. So yeah. See, just like this one, I don't know which one. Trump Lamont, like this one seems to be somewhat like an underrated album by the Pixies. I love this one, especially "Distance Equals Rate Times Times." My favorite song on that album. I like that one. You know. So yeah. So I got Bossa Nova and Trump Lamont. I love these two albums by the Pixies. So I got these two. So this is actually my Pixie CD collection. I'm showing you everything I have from the Pixies, which is just these two. So I'll put these over there for now. Oh boy. We are 2 hours, 11 minutes, and counting into the live stream. Yeah, Trump Lamont is great. That was the first Pixies album I ever got. It was, I remember going into Half Price Books one day. I was looking through CDs and I found a used copy of it. So I bought it. And I've had it ever since. And I love Trump Lamont. I think it's a great album. I think it's a classic, fantastic album. I love Trump Lamont by the Pixies. Okay, Devin, you still with us, my good man, Devin? Devin is my right-hand man. He's got the bass called Foxy Luxy, and he gets Foxy Luxy with Foxy Luxy. You didn't hear that. Okay, so he is here. He is here. He is here. Okay. Devin is here. All right, cool, everybody. Don't worry, people. It's all part of the show. I never saw that movie. Oh, you know what movie I did see? I never saw Chicken Little, but I saw Chicken Run. Do you like Chicken Run? Chicken Run was a great movie. Hello there. Thank you for joining us into the live stream. How are you tonight? Thank you for coming in. You're new, but welcome. Devin, you have a new fan. Nemo is your new fan. Momo, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming tonight, Momo. Devin, have you ever seen a movie called Ant Bully? I remember Luke and I, my original guitar player, we went to go see that in the theater one night, Ant Bully. I haven't seen it since, but I remember we both enjoyed that movie. Ant Bully was a good movie. Yeah, that was back in 2004, 2005, but whenever it came out in the theaters, we went to go see it. And it was cool. We liked it. We enjoyed it. So I've got some interesting news to tell everybody. So this stream that I've been doing for 2 hours and 14 minutes has gotten 9 likes so far. So 9 people have liked the live stream. So apparently I'm entertaining somebody. So I'm glad it's working for somebody. You know, I'm glad it's working for somebody. We're going live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Right on. Hell yeah, man. It's all about, Devin, it's all about rock and roll. We're all about rock and roll and just a hippie trippy time. Like, When I get home, I need a good drink. Get me to it, I'll sleep it off. Wake up the next day, it's the same old thing. Desperation is kicking in. Got to find a way out. Got to get out of this town. Another free lunch today. Seems that's the best they can do. Yeah, story of my life right there. Immortal Assassin. Welcome to the live stream, Immortal Assassin. It's great to have you here. Thank you for coming tonight on this late night, early morning, early Saturday morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let me just say that. I haven't said that yet. Happy Saturday. It is now Saturday morning. And since we can't have Saturday morning cartoons anymore, I am now your Saturday morning cartoon. I am the life of the internet right now since I got people here. So I am your Saturday morning cartoon. I have no idea what you mean by that, but cool. I'm just glad that you're here, Immortal. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Thank you for coming tonight. If you're just joining us and you're wondering what I'm drinking an Old English. I got a 40 ounce tonight. And I'm still going. I'm still going with the Old English, and this time it's for real. This time I really do have to drain the lizard. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I'm back for the live stream, everybody. I'm back. Okay, we got some people here, so we're still going. We're still going on Saturday morning, on the early Saturday morning. Because now it's time for Saturday morning cartoon, so I am your Saturday morning cartoon for the morning right now. I am now your Saturday morning. All right. What we got? Anybody have any questions they want to ask me? Anybody got a question? Can I help you with a question? I don't know. So, like, when I get home from work, I work. Yes, I work like everybody else. I need a good drink. Who? 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 What? When? Where? Why? How? The who? The who? We don't get fooled again. I don't mind other guys dealing with my girl. That's fine. I know them all pretty well. But I know if I don't, I go out of my mind. Believe in me, high, 'cause the kids are alright. The kids are alright. I'm fantastic, Devin. How are you? I am fantastic this Saturday morning. I am a cartoon character right now. So so I was asking earlier if you heard the one about the priest, the rabbi, and the duck. So a priest, a rabbi, and the duck walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What is this, a joke?" I don't know. That's all I got. Let's see what we got here. Whiskey shots. I don't do, Lance. I can't do whiskey anymore. I can't. I can do malt liquors. I can't do whiskey. Hey, Nemo, good to see you. You're still with us. Hey, everybody, I'm back. Welcome back, Nemo. We're still going strong. We're still going. We're still going on the live stream. We're still going. We are still going, and you're with us, and you are here to see it all. So we're still going on the live stream, everybody. So just remember, I had people that asked me to pull this out. So once I pulled it out, I could not resist. Yeah, not resist. I've got. Yes, please. Inquiring minds want to know how many followers you have on Instagram. We all are dying to know. We got to know this. Like, oh, this is exciting news, people. What the hell? How do you have that many followers? You're a celebrity. Hey, everybody, check it out. We have a celebrity in the live stream. Oh my gosh. Nemo, you're more famous than I am. I thought I was famous for all these subscribers I was getting, but I've got nothing on you, Nemo. You are like super, like hardcore, like celebrity, man. You are so celebrity. Yeah, we've got celebrities, you know. And I thought I was famous, but man, I've got nothing on you. I thought I was so famous. Yeah, well, I never really understood Instagram. I have an Instagram, but I don't do much with it. You know, it's got like 2 drawings on there, and that's about it, I think. I don't do anything with Instagram. What does it say? I gotta check something real quick. Okay, cool. Everything's cool. Everything is fine and great. 2 minutes and 23 seconds into the live stream. I've got people late at night, can't sleep, so they're watching me. So they're watching me. What is this? How much I got here? Like, I still got quite. I'm not even halfway through. I got like a little more than halfway through this, like old English. But I'm still going strong. So we got the powerhouse tonight. I don't know. I have no clue what I just said. The fifth. I'm the 5th young one. I thought Alexi was the 5th young one. Alexi Sale, wasn't he the 5th young one? I thought Alexi was the 5th young one. Oh no, you're talking about Nemo. Never mind. Sorry. Nemo doesn't know what you're talking about, Lance. She does. He, she, whoever it is. I don't know if it's a man or woman. Nemo, whatever you are, but Nemo doesn't know about the young ones. Putting up the new shelf, building a new shelf is fun and exciting. Well, these are exciting times we live in when people build shelves. That's great. I'm excited about the new shelf, Devin. You gotta tell me more about that shelf you're putting up. You gotta tell me about the shelf, you know. So yeah. Oh man. I'm the young one. I'm the young one. I wish I could sing that Cliff Richard song. I don't know the words to it. The themes the song was used for the theme song of the Young Ones. Um, I wish I could sing the theme song. It's a catchy theme. You know what song I really like is by Cliff Richards. Cliff Richards had like Cliff Richard had Devil Woman. You think that Devil Woman had never been written? No. Like Cliff Richard had like she's just a devil woman with a lot of mind. Beware the devil woman. She's gonna get you. Yeah, that's such a great song. When I came into you, sweet lady. Yeah, that's great. That was from the '70s. Well, Cliff Richard he came out in the '60s, or was Cliff Richard might have been from the '50s. Was Cliff Richard? Did he put out his first album in the '50s or the '60s? Because he's been around for like he's Australian, so like he's like really huge in Australia. He's like about as big as Cliff Richards in Australia. His how famous he is. Like he's like about as big as Elvis Presley is over here. '50s. Okay, it was the '50s. Okay, thank you, Devin, on that. Thank you for educating me on Cliff Richards. But yeah, yeah, Cliff Richards is like yeah, yeah. So right, 2 hours 28 minutes into the live stream. I'm gonna check something real quick. Let me look at something. Oh, we're doing fantastic. We are doing so fantastic tonight. I got my people here. I've got LC. I've got Devin. I've got Nemo's hiding around. If Nemo's even still here, I don't even know. Nemo might have left. Always a pleasure to have all these people out here late at night. You know, just chatting, shooting the breeze. All I really need now is a shot of Fireball. I should get like a big bottle of Fireball. I used to know a woman who said she could drink a whole bottle of that, but I don't know if I believe her. But she liked Fireball. Fireball is a Jim Dandy cinnamon drink, cinnamon shot that you can get, and you know that's all right. So it's all right, I guess. You know, I do. I used to do Fireballs, and then I had to pay for it later on. But I can remember the glory days, everybody. I can remember the glory days. Hey, thank you for the hearts. Whoever that was, Devin. I guess. Oh, no, that's not hard. What is that? Is that 100? Like 100. Oh, cool. Hey, Lance, when are you gonna buy me a shot? You haven't bought me a shot in like since like 2011. Never had a screwball. Hey, Nemo, you're back. How you're still here or whatever. Thank you so much for joining us, Nemo. It's a pleasure having you here, Nemo. Hey, Nemo, do you mind if I ask you, are you male or female? Fireball sounds fine. Yes, yes. If we play, if Devin and I find ourselves playing at some bar in Waco, Texas, in your area, you can buy me a Fireball there. I will greatly appreciate that. You're a male. Okay. Yeah, Lance, I don't know what a screwball is either. Let's see. So this is going on 2 hours 31 minutes into the live stream. Thank you all for joining me. Peanut butter whiskey. Oh, you know what, Devin? That sounds fantastic. That sounds so amazing. I haven't had peanut butter whiskey in my life. I've got to have that. Where can I get some of that? You got to hook me up with some of that. You got to hook me up with some of that screwball, man. Well, Nemo, you're a tall dude. You're a tall dude, and I raise a glass to you, my good man. I raise a glass to you, Nemo. Thank you for joining us. It's fire, hang fire, hang fire. Hey, do you know who the best bass player I ever had in Cracking the Wall was? You want to know who the best bass player that ever played in Cracking the Wall? It was Lance Cook. LC. Now, Nemo, what you don't know, LC was my bass player for a long time. LC was my bass player. He was the best bass player that Cracking the Wall ever had. Robert was a close second. I like Robert. I love Robert. Robert was a close second. I love Robert, but I gotta say you were the best, Lance. You were the best. Well, that might be true. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Everybody, hey, you feeling the love, everybody? You feeling the love? You feeling the love tonight? Yes. And oh, I can't believe how much of this I drank. Look at how much I got left. That's like more than I've drank more than half of this already. So. All right, Lance, if you guys split, you guys split. I appreciate you, Lance. Lance, it's always more and more than a pleasure to have you on here, and thank you so much for getting me on this. So, Lance, I will. Hopefully, you can check out the live stream tomorrow. If you can't do it at work, it will be on public. I'll make sure I put it on public so you can go back and watch the recording session. So yes, we'll be doing that. So Lance, thank you so much for coming tonight, and thanks for the hearts. Love the hearts, and good night, my friend, and God bless. I'll see you on another live stream. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, Devin's always killing it. Devin kills it with that bass. Yeah, like when Devin plays the bass guitar, it's like what a sex machine that bass guitar that is. It's like he's got that sex machine. He's got like the Hulk, that's a sex machine. Foxy Loxy, that's a sex machine. Like he's got these sex machines that he plays the bass on. It's like wow. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, man. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm telling you, Devin, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You worry about yourself. You don't worry about me. So. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Uh, I'm okay. So because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So what is I'm drawing a blank here. Oh wait, we are like what 2 hours and 36 minutes, and we're still going. We're still going. We're still going, everybody. We're still going. Nemo, glad you're still here. Devin, glad you're still here. I got Nemo here. I got Devin. We're still. The party is not over with, ladies and gentlemen. We are still partying it up. Oh man, I felt that one for sure. Uh, give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I am back. Oh, what's this? What is this? Hi, Molly. We got Molly in the live stream. Thank you, Molly, for showing up. We appreciate that. How are you doing in the world, Molly? So I've got Molly, I've got Devin, I've got Nemo. Lance had to retire for the night, but I had Lance at one time. I had Shayna, and I had Clayton, and I had whoever else. I had people. I got my people. These are my people. So all you people in this chat tonight, all these people in the live stream chat, are what making me famous. So yeah, I'm Steven Summerlin. Apparently, I'm really big on YouTube with the amount of subscribers that I have. I guess so. I guess I'm doing fine. Yeah. I'm still alive. Wait a minute, 2 hours 39 minutes. 2 hours 39 minutes. I'm still going. I'm still here. I've been sitting here off and on because I've had to go to have restroom trips. I've had to use the men's room, but I'm all right. I'm okay. So I've got. Do I have anybody here at all? Is anybody even still watching me, or am I just like doing this like for nothing right now? Is anybody even still here? Because it says I got like 0 people watching me right now. I got one viewer. Okay, it says I got one viewer. Who's watching me? Oh, you're doing shelf stuff. Okay. You're doing shelf stuff. You're building a shelf. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, forever, forever? Yeah. I'm just passing the time right now. I'm glad to see all the people that we had come out tonight. It was really great. This was like one of the best. This was, I think, the best live stream I ever had. We had so many colorful characters. We had my friends come out. We had people I didn't know, and it was just a really fun night. It was really good. And Nemo, thank you so much for still hanging in there, Nemo. I'm glad you're still with us. You know. I do too, Nemo. I love everyone here. I do love everyone here. I love everyone for spending their time with me tonight on a late night, early morning live stream. Thank you so much for coming, Nemo. I mean, I know I've said that, but I really appreciate that. The fact that you're here, I'm really humbled by the fact that especially you spent this long with me, Nemo. That I appreciate you. Yeah, you're very welcome, sir. You're very welcome, and you're always welcome to my live stream. You're welcome anytime you want to come see my live stream. Shoot the breeze, talk about whatever. Spew off random topics. I mean, you're always more than welcome here. It's always a pleasure to have you here, Nemo. So I appreciate you. Thank you, my good man. And who's ever sending me the hearts, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. We love everybody. We love everybody in the live stream. Yes, lots of love tonight. Like I think Devin wants me to sing Elton John. I think Devin wants me to sing Elton John's "Can You Feel the Love Tonight." I can't because I don't know the words. But I can sing Rocket Man. No, I can't. I don't know the words to that either. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Yeah. Shayna, you're back. Meatloaf. The singer Meatloaf. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. Paradise by the dashboard light. Mufasa, ooh, Mufasa, Mufasa. Mufasa, ooh. The circle of life. Yeah, Meatloaf. He was amazing. Meatloaf was talented. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah. God bless Michael Leah Day. Meatloaf. I miss him. I was very sad when he passed away. Yeah. So I don't have much left, guys. So I don't know how much I can do. I don't know how much longer I can go. Let me see. Let me see here. I'm doing okay. Not great, but I'm doing okay. Yeah. So I know, right? Oh man, he had an amazing voice. You know, baby, we could talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I want you, I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh man. Oh man. We are, what is this, like 2 hours, 45 minutes, longest live stream I've ever done, guys. You're still with me. You're still here. You haven't gone anywhere. Like, wow, 2 hours, 45 minutes and still counting on the live stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sorry. That was rude. I apologize. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, so I don't know, like, those brothers want to stand up here on stage and say, "Get out of here." I don't know. I am so full of it. I am so full of it. I am so. My apologies, people. My live stream is like full of apologies. It's like full of apologies. Oh man, where has the time gone? Because we're like going on 2 hours and 46 minutes right now. I got like 10 likes on this live stream. Got like 10 likes. I got Devin here. Devin's somewhere around here. He's off. He's on. He's off. He's on. I got like Devin somewhere. Probably building a shelf, if I had to guess. This is like a night at the bar when you're like with like friends and you're drinking, you're at the bar, you're talking about music, you're talking about the world, you're talking about art, you're talking about what's wrong with the world and everything. You got people around you, you're drinking. That's what this night feels like. You have like all these random questions like getting like asked at you like that just come out of nowhere. It's weird. It's weird how that. It's a great thing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's yeah. ACDC. Yeah, ACDC. Yeah. Hey Shayna, I got a pair of ACDC pajamas. I'm not wearing them now, but I do wear ACDC pajamas when I go to sleep. So I have a pair of ACDC pajamas. Two hours, 48 minutes. Yeah, we're still going. We're still going. We're still, life is good. I'm doing the live stream. It's great. But Shayna, thank you so much for coming back. If you left at one time or if you never left, I don't know, because I didn't see you for a while, so I thought you had left the live stream. But I'm glad to see Shayna. You're still here. So Shayna, it's good. You came back. You came back, Devin. You're back. Oh, you missed everything. You missed everything. You missed it, Devin. You missed the flying saucer that came over my house. You missed the aliens coming. I got abducted by aliens, and you missed it. It was all on the live stream. I got abducted by aliens, and you missed it, man. There was this huge flying saucer that came outside my house. It landed. A spaceship landed in the front of my fourplex, man, and I got abducted, man. And they had taken me to their like lair, and they were playing the Jethro Tull, and it was like so far out, like, oh, you think I'm kidding? You think no? This actually happened. This is all true. It's like it was all caught on live stream, and you missed it, man. You missed the best part of the live stream for the night. The aliens were blasting the Jethro Tull, and we were having a party, and then I had to come back because they said, okay, we got to go back to like planet Cobalt now, where Space Girl was from. So, yeah, as if. Like, how would you know? You weren't here. Yeah, man. So check this out, Devin. I've got this much left. Can I finish it? Should I finish it? Should I finish it? Do you think so? Yes, no, maybe. I got this much left. You still had it up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Exploding heads, exploding faces. Yeah, you're showing me the exploding faces. This is a old English. I will show it to you. Like, check it out. It's backwards. I know it's backwards, but it's old English 800. It's a malt liquor, 40 ounce. I'm almost done with it. I got that much left. I've been drinking it all night on this live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I've been drinking it almost 3 hours. We are almost 3 hours into the live stream, and I'm just drinking. Wait, I got a little bit more. Hang on. Okay, I finished it. I finished the old English. It's done. It's completed. The task is completed. I finished the old English. Yes. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you so much for coming, Shayna. Well, it's not. It's not cat piss. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm not drinking cat piss tonight. I was drinking an old English, and I'm done with it. So that's all the alcohol I have in me for tonight because I finished my old English. So, like, rock and roll, everybody. Hey, everybody, say hello to Jezebel. I got Jezebel on the, she's with me right now. Jezebel playing percussion, playing a bongo in her music room. This is Jezebel in her music room playing. Yeah, so, yeah, Devin's happy I finished I finished the bottle, so I drank a whole 40. I conquered the 40. I'm glad to hear that, Nemo. I'm glad to hear that your day was good. I'm really glad to hear it. Yeah. No, well, my body's used to it, so I can abuse my body. My liver doesn't appreciate me. My liver absolutely hates me. But it's used to it. So it's used to. I can handle like a 40. I can handle a 40 like this, and it's fine. I can drink. It's fine. And then I'm done for the night. Like when I get home, when I get home from work, I need a good drink, and if I get two of them, even better. Yeah. Good. I appreciate that, Shayna. You're marvelous. If anyone's never told you you're marvelous, I'm going to tell you that right now, Shayna. You are marvelous, and don't let anyone tell you any differently. The same goes to you. That goes for you too, Devin. You're also marvelous, Devin. So, yeah. We are 2 hours and 54 minutes into the live stream. I've got 10 likes on this live stream, so this is like, wow, like really something, everybody. you know. And we're still going. Yeah, it's still going. It's still live stream late at night. Was it like 3 o'clock in the morning? Is it 3 a.m.? Is it 3 a.m.? Are the cartoons on? I am your Saturday morning cartoon for the Saturday early morning. Hell yeah, Devin, you are marvelous. Devin is marvelous, and he is a powerful bass player. He's a very powerful bass player. He plays like that bass, and it's a sex machine. He plays like boom, like a boom. Like what's up, everybody? Oh yeah. Oh man. uh, after I drank 40 ounce, I feel somewhat invigorated, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, invigorated and a little. What's this? I got something. I gotta see this. Hang on. What is this? Uh, Nemo, you're good. You're completely good. Nemo, don't sweat it, man. You're good, Nemo. Nemo, we're just glad that you're here. We're just glad that you're in the live stream and you're still hanging out with us tonight. You know, we are 2 hours and 55 minutes into the live stream. So thank you for coming, everybody. You're very welcome, my good sir. You're very welcome, Nemo. Thank you for coming. And Devin, it's always a pleasure having you on as well. Yeah. Woo-wee! So, forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you want to... Whoops, I messed that one up. Do you really want to live forever, forever, forever? So, anyway. Rocking the Paradise. Rocking the Casbah. Rock me Amadeus. Rock me Amadeus. Oh, yeah. Devin is very cool. I'm glad to see Devin's getting some fans tonight, and it's not all the attention's on me. We get too much attention on Devin because Devin's very much a part of Cracking the Wall. Devin's a member of Cracking the Wall, so he's got the bass. He's got that that power of the bass of what he plays on the bass and the songwriting and all that. So I mean, yeah, we get. Oh, we're almost at 3 hours. So Devin, I gotta tell you, so these live streams, I gotta tell you, Devin, these live streams are making us famous. We're famous now because we have all these people who love us and all these subscribers. We're famous, Devin. The only problem is we still have to work day jobs we hate. We just have to still work these jobs that we hate that we have to use to pay the bills for, But Devin, I am so ecstatic. I am more ecstatic than you will believe that you're getting more fans because of my live streams. And my live streams are really helping you out, man. So it's good to have you here. It's good to have the other people here. And I'm getting fans and you're getting fans. So it works out for the both of us. It's definitely a win-win situation. 100% win-win. Yeah, definitely. 2 hours, 58 minutes into the live stream. We're going to do it. I'm going to go 3 hours. I'm totally going to go 3 hours into the live stream. I'm going to go 3 hours. I know I'm going to do it. I got 2 minutes. My phone's still pretty good. So, yes, we're going to do it. Yeah. Rock and roll party tonight. Got a couple of people. I got Shayna. I got Nemo. I got Devin. I've got all these people on the live stream tonight. 2 hours, 59 minutes. 1 more minute. It'll be 3 hours. We will make the 3 hour mark. Yes. I hear you, man. Build that show. Build it. I got to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Everybody, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back for your hosting pleasure. Okay, and I'm back. Who we got? Who do we got still with us? Oh, we've made it to 3 hours. Everybody, it's 3 hours and 1 minute. All right, Shayna, we got Shayna, we got Devin. So, Devin, you want to see a really bad movie? If you can find, if you Devin, if you can find this movie, look up a movie called Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. Kiss meets it's the band Kiss, and they did this movie, this television movie, this made-for-TV movie in 1978 called Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. You've got to see how terrible this movie is. Now, I love Kiss. I'm a huge Kiss fan. But this is one of those movies that's so bad. It's so bad. It's classic. It's like so bad, and it's Kiss, so it can't be. It can't be really all that bad, can it? Well, it's so bad, but yet you gotta love it because it's Kiss. But like, you have to watch. Even if you hate Kiss, if you hate Kiss, even better. If you hate Kiss, watch this movie called Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. It's like this is one of those movies where you gotta have like an MST3K night with popcorn and guys over to like critique the film like MST3, like Mystery Science Theater 3000. You gotta see this movie, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. Somehow find this on the internet and watch it, and have some guys over. I can be a part of it if you want me to, and we will critique it. And it'll be the most fun we've ever had with like beer and popcorn, and it'd be great. So you've got to like see this terrible, terrible, terrible Kiss movie called Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. Oh God, it's awful. Okay, guys, as they say, I'm pretty drunk right now. So as they say, all good things must come to an end. My phone, let me see my phone. My phone's at 21%, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick. I'll be with you for about 3 more minutes. I'll have the live stream going on for 3 more minutes. And then I'm gonna cut it off and go to bed because I have a recording session in just a few hours with Devin Schramm, who's with us tonight. So I'm going to smoke a cigarette and then I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, it's been a blast, Devin. It's really been a blast. We had some great people here tonight. This honestly, Devin, I think this was the best live stream we ever did. This was like so good. Lots of fun, lots of comedy, lots of humor today. Like I had like the craziest colorful cats came on, like colorful characters. Yeah. I love doing this. God bless Lance. Thanks to Lance for having me do this. Um, but so yeah, like right now, I'm smoking my last cigarette for the night, and then I'm gonna cut the video off. I'm gonna cut the live stream off. Nemo, thank you so much. What's that? Cole, thank you for showing up in the live stream. It's almost over, but thank you for showing up. And Shayna, thank you. I'm not too bad. I'm barely throwing my words. Well, thank you, Shayna. I appreciate it. Shayna, thank you so much for coming. Shayna, always a pleasure having you on here. I'll be doing some more of these. Shayna will be going live tomorrow with our recording session for the band. Devin and myself will be recording a new song. We'll be going live. And if you have nothing else to do, come around tomorrow in the afternoon or wherever it is in your part of the world. Sorry, I'm a bit drunk, but all of you, Devin, Shayna, Nemo, Cole, Clayton, Lance, people who are not here anymore. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. It's been more than a blast. It's been a complete blast. I love doing these for all you guys. I love doing these. I love having the people, chatting with me and like just hanging out on a good night, like a good night, late night, early morning live stream session, But my phone's about to go out. I'm about to go out. I'm about to give out after this cigarette. So, it's been great. It was great. Best live stream ever. Best live stream yet. I should say ever. But but best live stream yet. Lisping, yes, it's definitely lisping. Definitely lisping, yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Laughing out loud. Thank you, Shayna. You're marvelous, Shayna. I want you to know that you're marvelous. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's a pleasure doing this. I love doing these live streams. I really do. They're therapeutic. They're very therapeutic doing these live streams. Having Devin on here, having Lance on here, and having people from around the world, around wherever on YouTube, checking out the live streams. I appreciate it. You know, I really appreciate it. I even had a guy from a chat room that I regularly go to, Ryan's World. A guy on the handle on Ryan's World came out and saw me, asked me about my Jezebel drawing, my Jezebel character, and that was cool. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I am. Excuse me. Sorry. Gotta get my voice back. I am so ready to go down right now. I'm so ready to go down for the night. Um, and yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you for the subs, Shana. Thank you for the subs, Shana. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the flip side, Shana. I will totally see you on the flip side. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that's it for the night. 3 hours. We made it to 3 hours and 8 minutes into the live stream. I'm going to call it a night. Devin, I'll see you in a few hours at my house for the recording session. We're going live the recording session later on this afternoon. We'll be going live. Shane, if you want to be a part of that, you can be a part of that. And so that's it. So for myself, I'm saying good night. I'm saying good night, everybody. And Jezebel, I've got Jezebel right here. Jezebel says good night to you. Jezebel says good night. She wishes you love. She sends you her love. So, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, sir. And I am out of here. I am out of here, everybody. Good night, everybody. God bless.